Hello and welcome. So today I'm just really excited. I wanted to show you guys my lettuce. So I've been growing this from seed. It's been about 3 weeks since I started them. I planted 50 seeds per individual container, and now I got this beautiful miniature mesclun garden mix lettuce. I haven't had any problems with pests or diseases or anything. I'm just using an old perennial container from an azalea that I bought a little while ago, but this here is very, very satisfying to me, and it's also quite encouraging. So I highly encourage you guys to grow your own food, and self-sufficiency is just such a rewarding thing. So what I recommend is planting lettuce seeds very shallowly into the soil. They do require some degree of penetration of light into the soil to be able to germinate. Plant them in a very gritty, sort of sandy soil. It doesn't have to be extremely nutrient rich. I used President's Choice Magic Topsoil, I think was the brand, and it's just like a generic all-purpose soil, and these guys seem to love it. I accidentally put the seed bag case underneath where I was growing the tomatoes, so it's kind of completely rotted and desiccated, so I guess that's a little oopsie on my part. But I used Mr. Fothergill's. I find that they're quite a reliable, dependent brand, and I've never had problems with their seed. I'm actually growing their tomatoes too. Um, Lettuce requires high light. Lettuce also requires long exposure hours throughout the day. So if you have a sunny location that receives up to 9, even 10 hours of sunlight per day, that is ideal for lettuce. And that also applies to arugula and fenugreek and other leafy things too. Yeah. So, my tip for lettuce is actually, I find in my experience that lettuce likes high acidity in its soil. I've read other than that online, contradictory to it, but I find that if I give them a little bit of coffee, like if I finish my coffee and I got coffee grounds, I'll put them in a pitcher and I'll water about 1 part coffee to 10 to 12 parts water. I do that twice a month, and it really just makes these leaves go turgid. They really tend to love it. It's a generative action, so it tends to reduce the instances of them bolting, which is just when they flower and then you don't get that leafy canopy that you're looking for like if you want salads and stuff. And then they become somewhat spindly. And this can also happen if you have them in a location with not enough light. They tend to etiolate and then they get really long and thin, and they tend to lose that nutritious density. So that is just my introduction to growing lettuce from seed. I'm super excited, and I think in times like this, we definitely have to work on trying to better protect ourselves in case there is say a food shortage or something. It's just better not to be so reliant on others for our food, I think. But support your local farmers too, though. That's very important as well. But to be able to help the economy and grow your own food is also quite important. I think I'll be posting more videos on food related topics, because as much as I love trees and aesthetic plants, realistically it's edible plants that are going to help humanity. Because I mean, you need food to be able to survive for tomorrow so that you can enjoy those other plants. So I hope y'all have a good one and stay safe.